The two women who were attacked and killed live almost directly across from one another on 4th Street. Tamara Phipps was first gunned down outside her gate. Now this is where Tamara Phipps was sitting along with 4 other women about midnight when she was singled out and shot. There is still the presence of bloodstains here, but this killing only shows the total disregard for the security forces, the police and soldiers who are stationed at the top of this street, 4th Street. 3 hours later, in what's believed to be a reprisal, Shonake Banks and her partner were attacked and shot inside their house. It took place in full view of 2 minors, a 7 and an 8-year-old.
That man is not a gunman. He work down a ton of holes in our furniture store, dust down furniture. My daughter work over one shop cross the road, that's her name Leroy. Everybody know my daughter. My daughter na war, but my next daughter and somebody na war. She come out come cry peace. My daughter na in a bagger. I don't know why them kill my daughter.
The mother of...
Good day, my wonderful people. It's me again, the great countryman. Remember to like, share and subscribe and hit the notification button. Now, I want to talk about the women them that's being killed in Jamaica. When you just hear that story there, that clip there, I'm going to play a couple more clip, but I really want to talk about this. Doing my research, I realized that Jamaica, the man them not have no respect for the woman them, and it's a big disgrace. The man them of Jamaica is a set, a women killer. The man them have no regard for the women them and the women them life, and the woman them of Jamaica have it hard. Yo, I was shocked, flabbergasted, pretty much gasping for ear when I really see the kind of news where I come out of Jamaica upon the woman them situation. Let's go.
Me not afraid for go on nothing.
Claudia Mitchell, who is known in Trench Town, St. Andrew as Natalie, has asked us not to hide her identity because she wants Jamaica to know she has been singled out to be killed. Natalie says the threats came Tuesday immediately after the killing of Lafayne Bent at her shop on 4th Street in the community. She says one of her sons has been accused of killing Miss Bent.
Last night the amount of police and soldier there. Me take my son and lock him in my me lock him in my house, in my daughter's house, for sleep with him baby mother. I lock them in and said don't come out. Cause be a police step on the ground. What kind of access them could have get for kill? Laugh.
Natalie has admitted that she has sons involved in the violence, but refuted claims that one of her sons had anything to do with the killing of any woman.
Me no about none of my pick them. Me go up on social media. Me tell them say lucky and China man bad. Them a bad man. Lucky a bad man. Lucky have him squad. But lucky not kill no woman. Take it to the street to the man them. Yeah, you say take it to the street to the man them. Lucky me back him on that. Him depend in the street to the man them. No woman. Cause him have him mother. Him have whole heap of sister.
Since the 16-year-old was killed on Sunday, threats have been swirling in the community that reprisals are coming and that women are the targets. That threat has left many women in Trench Town worried and has resulted in some relocating. Natalie says she's one of those women who has been marked for death because people have accused her son of murder.
The boy from jungle say him gonna kill me. Them say them gonna kill me and them gonna kill me a market. And them gonna burn down my shop. I'm not hide from them. Them and a father God.
She says after Lafayne Bent was killed on Tuesday, the police called in her son and she took him to the Denham Town police station in West Kingston. He remains in police custody. Kirk Wright, TVJ News.
When you hear that lady there talk about her son, say some man want to kill her because her son, them say, kill one girl in our shop. Listen to that. How crazy is that? And she's speaking live with the news people them and showing her face. But guess what? It happens over and over and over and over again. And there is no help for these women. There's no help. Now, you have a minister of gender and culture and this and that. I think that's Babsy Grange. And what is she doing? What is the government doing? What is the government doing? What are the policies to protect the women of Jamaica? Women is the backbone of any place, any country, anywhere. Because without woman, you can't have man. You understand? And this is really a serious crisis. And we need to step up. I need to see the woman them go out there and start talk about the violence against them. And I need to see the man them do it too. Let's go.
These are the victims of Thursday's gun attack on mourners leaving a burial at Meadowrest Memorial Park in Spanish Town, St. Catherine. Gunmen fired shots at the bus they were in, hitting 7 people. Tracy Sr. and Onika Carter did not survive. This teen is among the other 5 who were injured. He was shot in the back and buttocks. My information is that people were told that was likely to happen, that the funeral was going to be shut up. Is that true? Did you hear that rumor?
Yeah, that rumor been spreading around, you know. Rumor been spreading around. But you don't know, the whole, as I tell you, the whole everyone grew up. One another. So that member, the family member that dead, that member that dead, the whole of it born, grew up. So you don't want to pay your last respect. You get what I mean? Regardless of what, you want to pay your last respect. You see it?
Gang violence in central Kingston has been causing several deaths and injuries. But police sources say Thursday's attack was an internal gang feud. Sources also tell us the shooters are from George's Lane, which is the same area as the victims. On Friday, we visited George's Lane where Onika lived. When we arrived, her relatives were sitting outside, still dazed from Thursday evening's shooting. Her father and brother said she was shot 7 times.
I don't feel like I made them start to come kill. But if them come kill me and leave me pick me alone. You know what I'm saying? But if them kill me and leave me that alone, I don't do them nothing, I don't do them nothing neither, but if them kill me.
Inside her house, her dresser was still packed with clothes she will never wear again. A picture of her daughter was still on the mirror. Anika's brother admits gang conflict is affecting the area and said on Thursday he was bashed for preaching peace.
Early on, some look of fiction are going talking and they look on them and tell them, say, why everybody don't come together and done this thing? Like everybody we are war, who know them one another, friend and friend. Who tell me to say everybody start cussing me, say me a pick side.
Really?
Really?
That don't sound like it making any sense to me.
Yeah, I tell them, them say me a pick side. So if you pick side, when me I say everybody know them one another, them come together and done this thing.
The council of the Raytown division in which George's Lane falls, Rosalie Hamilton, says action needs to be taken to stem what's happening in central Kingston.
I don't think it reached a stage now where there should be any talk about peace. I think it reached a stage now where the police need to do them job.
The police would say to you, what do you mean by, but we are doing our jobs, we are patrolling, we are keeping the peace. What do you mean by the police should do their jobs?
If I was the police, I would do more investigations. I would do a lot of ground investigations and then I would take it from there. Because if you patrol every day and you don't know why you're patrolling, it don't make sense. You have to know exactly what you want, what you are targeting, and then you get it done.
The police have been in the area patrolling and have even established fixed locations at strategic spots. But Miss Hamilton is not convinced it's working.
I wouldn't say not making much sense, it don't have any impact.
We tried to find the home of the other woman who died in the shooting, but had no success doing so.
Nah lie, when I listen to them thing there, it break my heart. See them kill the two young lady them in the bus. You remember that? And our father is so distraught. And then you have the counselor who's saying they need more police and the police not doing their job. But I kind of agree with the, may I flip it pound. I think the police them, a lot of stuff is dumped on them. I think the people of the community need to step up. When stuff like this happen, all you have is a news media guy come around and interview and put it on TV, and it just desensitizes the nation. But when things like this happen, you should have a crisis team for the women them and go into these neighborhoods and make sure people are counseled, make sure there is compensation, just a lot of things. But beyond that, these crime needs to stop. All of them dirty boys, they will do them thing that them need for dead or go to prison. What is the government doing to solve that? Let's go.
21-year-old Andrea Logarwood was shot dead, trauma for her family and those who were at the church. Andrea was a bank employee and a resident of Danieltown Road in the parish. We understand she was praying when she received the fatal bullet. She was shot multiple times. Her killer was seated in the congregation right behind her. He escaped in a waiting motor car, but left behind a cell phone.
Police are following strong leads, and we believe that in a few days we can wrap up the investigation in this matter.
3 men have so far been taken into police custody, and the getaway car has been retrieved. A motive has not yet been established. National Security Minister Dr. Horace Chang says an incident like this highlights the need for more strict security measures, similar to the curfew put in place due to COVID-19.
The police have to be able to do the same, pretty much similar activity to surround your quarantine the community, find those who are the carriers of the perpetrators and carriers of criminal activity, and if necessary detain them to save lives. There is no other way to stop this kind of epidemic except to control those who are the carriers of the criminal disease.
When you remember that killing there, when a man going out the church go sit down behind the woman and shoot her in the church, and then him Lego just left the cell phone in there, and the police them catch him, I think the stepson and another youth. Whatever happened to that case? Oh, we don't hear nothing about that. It's like so much murder with the woman them are kill after, and we don't hear anything. But yo, the justice minister right. Him say, listen, this really highlight what we have going on in Jamaica, and we have to contain them dirty boy there. But beyond that, we need to create some kind of task force that can focus on the women them, because, like I say, doing my research and seeing all these women getting killed left, right. You have the beachy stout. You have a whole bunch of women killing and murder that happen in Jamaica that I'm not even touch on. But like I say, I do this to highlight the violence against women that's taking place in Jamaica, and I want to make this very clear. So let me know what you think about this. Like I said, I can talk about it all day, every day, but I think the government need to step up and make a bold move. Create a task force just for women crime. And I talk the regular police, this, that, whatever. But the better yet, this is for another topic, but I think what fuck up Jamaica is the way the system was designed. And I can explain that. In terms of the government, it seems like you have one government. You have parish councils and you have this and that councillors, but they have no power. So it just seems like there's just one federal system, which is the Prime Minister and his ministers. But the system really need to take an approach like you have state government and then you have federal government. You have state police, then you have federal police. And that way we might be able to strike a balance, but it's really, really terrible what's going on in Jamaica with these women. I hope somebody can watch this video and decide to make a change. Yo, my name is Countryman. Remember, give me some subscribe. Go to the WhatsApp group. I'll be there hanging out with y'all. And give me some subscriber. Move it up to 5,000 for me. Peace, I'm out.